One of the hardest hit groups is farmers. On top of delays to federal aid, they're dealing with the effects of tariffs against countries they would typically be trading with at this time. KCCI's Abigail Curtin spoke with one farmer about how some are trying to cope.
Matt Russell has been farming his whole life, and he remembers the hardships he saw farmers go through during the 1980s farming crisis.
There was a lot of pressure and a lot of stress. There were some farms that made it through, and there were others that didn't.
But now that stress is returning, and it's compounded by the fact that federal aid remains in limbo. Politico reports that the Trump administration pushed back its plan to roll out approximately $10 to $13 billion in aid because of the government shutdown. Now farmers are left waiting.
We appreciate that those resources are likely coming, but you don't know when, you don't know how much, you don't know what those dollars are going to look like.
Ultimately, uncertainty is a part of farming, and most farmers can handle some. But he says the problem right now is that there's just too much of it. It's not just a lack of aid. It's dropping crop prices, rising healthcare costs, the lack of a farm bill, and more.
But when you start to stack all of those things together, you're really coming up against some real pressures that make it very difficult for families to navigate how to get to the other side.
But for those struggling with their mental health, Russell says there are resources available. You can find them with this story on kcci.com. In Lacona, Abigail Curtin, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
You have to be awfully tough to be a farmer. The farm crisis of the 1980s pushed as much as 24% of Iowa's farmer out of agriculture. Severe inflation in the late 70s resulted in interest rates increasing to 21%. The U.S. enacted a grain embargo against the Soviet Union after its invasion of Afghanistan, causing exports to drop by 20%. Farmland in Iowa lost 60% of its value between 1981 and 1986. A state of emergency was declared by Iowa's legislature in 1984. By the end of the decade, hundreds of thousands of farmers defaulted on their loans and lost their farms and homes.